don't know. That's just it. You may have something that you know that I may not know, and I may have something that, or maybe I've experienced something that you have not heard of it before, or maybe you have not had the experience. That's why we created this platform, just to let people know what is happening in the world. That's um can you tell us your name, please? First of all,
Okay,
introduction.
so first of all, okay, so good evening, everyone. My name is Folashade Margaret, aka Maggie Sports, aka Mag's Events, aka Auntie Maggie Oni Events. Okay, so that's my name.
Okay. Firstly, thanks for granting our request. And the question we have for you is the processing, growth processing in abroad. Growth processing in abroad. Sometimes there's some people that you have. Let's say you have a one particular job. You guys meet in the morning or in the afternoon in the work, but along the line, both of you collect the same salary, and later on you see that that person is doing is prosper, or is having more um
Than you.
successful more in life than you, but you don't know what is really happening. What can you tell us, and or what can you teach us, that so that we can learn from you tonight? Thank you.
Okay, so first and foremost, talking about growth processing abroad, you can define it in different ways, but I'm going to be talking with the example so that we'll understand faster.
Okay, okay,
First thing you need to understand when you relocate is this. You see that environment you find yourself, you have to understand it and learn to adapt with it. I'm going to give you an example. For instance, we are Anglophone countries, right? We came from a country where we speak English. Do you understand? Majority of us, when we got to this place, the major problem we have is communication, understanding. Do you understand? Because of the language barrier. And same thing applies to those that goes to Germany, Sweden, Holland, Belgium. I mean, all European countries that they speak, they have their own, what's it called, languages. I'm talking about that.
yeah,
So these are the things that when we get to this place, was really very difficult for every one of us. Even till now, majority of us still find it very difficult. That is why I tell people that are coming newly that it doesn't matter what we went through, they must go through it, because the people that we met here, what they went through is more than what we. So it's, oh mama, easy. It's just like when we're growing up. In your days, okay, no, let me use you as an example. When you were in secondary school, there's nothing like phone. Do you understand?
oh,
In your
oh,
days.
oh.
But in my own days, there's telephone. Do you understand? Even though it's not allowed to be used in school, but
You
there
mean
was.
as we are exposing,
You no,
the way of success is
I'm
difficult?
just I'm just trying to use different examples now. Do you
Example,
understand?
okay,
Like what I'm saying is life gets better each day due to technology. So back to
okay,
the topic now. Back to, during your own days there was no telephone. During my own days
at all.
there was telephone, but we can't use it in school. But now
Okay,
there is telephone and they can use it in school.
okay,
Getting it? Sharing pé ó ti pín
yes,
sọ́nà mẹ́ta ń
different
sìn.
thing. Yeah,
So what I'm saying in essence is this. I tell people that the things we went through, they mustn't go through it. Do you understand? Because
yeah,
the people we met, what they went through. Do you understand?
yeah,
More than what we. I don't know. I don't know if you are understanding what I'm saying.
yeah. I get you. I get you.
So what I'm saying in essence is this: understanding and adaptation. When you get to a new place, before leaving your home country, know that the country you are going to has language barrier. When you know that and you understand it and you put it on your forehead that okay, good, this country I'm going to, the first thing I have to do if I want to live in that country
Country.
successfully is I must learn that language.
Okay.
Do you understand? I'm going to
Yeah,
give you another example.
okay.
So, kind of, you've been here for a while. Let me use myself example. I've been here for a while too. There are some things that I am supposed to do, but I can't do it because of the language barrier.
Supposed to do or supposed to achieve.
Do, let me use the word do. Leave
Okay.
the achievement, we are going to that. That I'm
Okay.
supposed to do. I will know, I'm not able to do it because I don't even know where to start from.
Okay.
And don't forget, some people that we came here together, we have spent the same year together. They've done it. In fact, wọ́n ti gbàgbé páwọn ṣe.
Hmm.
Are you getting?
I'm with you.
For example, okay, we came the same time,
Mm-hmm.
but we are doing it differently. Yoruba will say, "Alétí èdè jura wa lọ." Do you understand? The
Yeah.
person might be able to do it easily because probably she understands the language more than me. She was able to adapt more than me. Do you understand? So
Yeah.
part of the reason why she is growing faster than I am is because she understood the environment more than me.
Mm-hmm.
Are you getting what I'm saying? Like she
Yeah, I'm with
understood
you. I'm with you.
the environment more than me.
More than
She was
you.
able to adapt more than me, and she's growing.
Okay.
Do you understand? So
I
one
get
of
you.
the major points I tell people is when you relocate anywhere, understand the environment and learn how to adapt. In our country is not cold. Do you know
Hmm.
because of this cold, some people will be on that bed látàárọ̀ títí dalẹ́ with
Without
their
working, without going out.
understand because why the cold is much. They are not ready to adapt. Do you I don't
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
some people will tell you, okay, much let me say this one in Yoruba. Mo ṣì wà ládúró now, so I'm still having, so kò ṣe dandan kí n ṣiṣẹ́, I'm okay with what they are giving me. Why some people tó ṣì ń gbowó yẹn tó bá rí ibi tó ti pè wọ́n fúnṣẹ́ dúdú, they will go and
I've
do
been
it and
working with the money.
ṣé kò di méjì?
Yeah, you're right. You're
Are
right.
you getting me now?
I'm getting
This
you. I'm
one,
getting you.
I'm not saying the other party is lazy. No, don't get me wrong. Some people,
I get you. I get you.
no matter how easy something is, everybody they will tell you, tó bá dìgbà tèmi, when I do it, àṣírí máa tú, so I don't want to join them. I want to follow you. So I am not condemning them. Do you understand? But now we are
Yeah.
talking about growth. That's why I'm using them
Growth.
as example.
Yes.
Do you
Yes. Yes.
understand?
Yeah.
Second, I've given you points now.
Yeah.
Understanding and application. And another thing is this: do your findings properly before leaving your home country is very important. I've seen people that relocated without knowing what they are coming to do. You will hear them say, mo kàn ṣáà rí everybody tó ń ṣe, èmi náà dẹ̀ ní kí n ṣe. Do you understand? And they are here. Do you understand? Why would you wake up one day and say, okay, everybody is doing it, I want to do it too? And my brother, they are here. Those kind of people, tell me, if you meet them, like the first person they are going to meet is you. Maybe they are stranded at the airport, or probably you went to pick somebody at the airport and you saw them speaking Yoruba. "Ah, ojú ló ń rojú ṣàánú, kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀?" And they explain to you that ní nǹkan tí ẹ mọ̀, èmi náà, what will you do or what will you say as a person pé nǹkan tó máa wá sí máa ń pé mo
I
ti fẹ́
mean,
bẹ̀rẹ̀.
can you adapt? That's the first thing.
No, for the first thing tẹ́ni ẹ bá kọ́kọ́ sọ problem fún yín pé I don't even know, you will be like, bó mo ti kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ni máa explain fẹ́ nìyí náà. Do you know some people kán tó kúrò ní Naija, they know more than you, that you've been living here, and you begin to wonder that
They have done their homework.
even you that you be like, I don't know ti pa ẹni ikú kí ló dé.
I get you. I get you.
I've
They have
seen
done their homework.
people that they have gone online to Kano, they have done their research, they've done everything because they want to, like they are ready to face whatever it is. You see those kind of people, when they get here, ìwọ̀nba ni irú yín fẹ́ ṣe, because by the time you see them the way they talk, you be like, eléyìí ó sound intelligent, bó tẹ̀ jẹ́ pé gbogbo nǹkan tó ń sọ náà kíní, but let's leave her. She's going to, he or she is going to, ó máa blend. I'm sure you've seen people like that.
Yeah,
That when
yeah,
it comes
yeah,
to you, you'll be
yeah.
like, oh boy, ó sound smart.
Hmm.
Ó sound bí ẹni tó mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe. Ó máa tètè blend.
Lórí
But
bó ti wà
some
bẹ́ẹ̀
people,
tẹ́lẹ̀.
people to one better, but some people you'll be like, oh, mi ò mọ ibi tí mo ti fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú eléyìí o, mi ti ẹ̀ mọ̀ ọ̀nà ẹ̀ jìn. You know, it's like that.
Yeah, I get you.
You understand? So what I'm saying, that to buttress that point tí mò ń sọ fún yín pé o, you should do your findings and your research very well, because ayé ti dáyé content. It's not everything you see on social media you believe now. Like I say to people, believe at your own risk. Everybody's trying to make content to get one or two things. So by the time you now say, okay, once off one, for instance, I'm sure you saw that content that somebody made that in Canada they are picking money. You know, they used to say that one, let's enjoy
Yeah,
like
yeah, for a long time. For a long
one,
time.
you know. But some people still believe that by the time they get to some particular countries, owó yẹn báyìí, you don't have to work for
Just
it.
breaking it.
My brother, I've seen people in that country that there's this is somebody that is in Europe that is sending money to him.
Are you serious?
Yes,
In Canada?
yes. Why? Because the route he went with is not supposed to go in that route. So when he got there, he was stranded. And it's not somebody that is that, So he was finding it difficult. But Alhamdulillah, all thanks to God, now he's fine. He's getting his bearings. But you see that particular time that I'm telling you that they had to send money to him because they didn't want him to, because he was frustrated to a point that he was saying maybe he should come back. Because imagine that kind of cold and you don't have where to sleep. And this is somebody that has a home in Nigeria. When I say a home, I'm mean like it's already made. So it was bent to be like, okay, maybe I should just go back for the, but it's fine now. All thanks to God. Sure, you
From what
understand?
from what he said now, from what he said now, firstly, before you can travel to abroad, you have to do your feasibility studies.
Very well. It's very important.
And again, when you come to that abroad, you have to check the environment you want to stay,
Understand and adapt.
the
Understand
environment,
the things of
adapt
the
the situation
environment.
on the in the country. That means those things you stated can help someone to succeed in abroad, right?
Yes. And also, like I used to tell people, abroad is a leveler. Abroad is going to bring out how do I put it? You see that gift you have, that talent you have, that you don't know you have it. When you get to anywhere, abroad is going to
Bring it out.
is bringing it out for you. I've seen people that when they got to this place, I'm talking of a general, when they got abroad, that's when they learn how to make hair. I've seen people that is when they got to this place, they learn how to barb hair. I've seen people that a lot of things that they are doing now, they don't even have the basic knowledge.
Instead of them to be jobless and be
You
useless,
understand?
they are
So
doing
that
something.
is part of growth. Because for
Yes, it's
instance,
good.
okay, let
Yes.
me say I don't know how to make hair before when I was in Nigeria. I'm using an example. And I got to this place, I found out everybody in my environment, somebody sharing, they want to make that hair, they're always going, is always who
They
is
don't go
going to
far away.
and I begin to say, ẹ wá, ẹ jókòó, ẹ jẹ́ kí n help yín. I did it today. Oh Lord.
They are paid.
Tomorrow, another person did it. Then people start telling me that, Ogbeni, if you're using this your talent to máa
Magumo
gbowó
Wole.
díẹ̀ now. Do you understand? And at the
Yeah.
end of the day, I started. By then, I become a professional. If I go and do my Monday to Friday job, Saturday and Sunday, I can still give people appointments. Do you
Yeah.
understand?
It's
Do
a
what?
process. It's true. It's true. It's a
Do you
process.
understand? That's part of growth. Abroad is going to bring out that talent that you don't know you have.
In
Do you
you.
understand? In you. And by doing it is an additional money for you.
You're right.
Are you getting me?
Yeah, I'm with you. Can I
So
come in?
what
Thanks so much. I really appreciate the way you elaborate those our topic for today. And what are the things you need to avoid in order obstacles to grow? What are the things that when you see them that those are the things you have to avoid? This thing, if I embark on this thing, I will not grow. let me leave it. If I'm back on this thing, I will not grow. If I'm follow this route, I will not grow. What are the things? Can you list it for us?
Okay, in my own understanding,
Yeah.
first and foremost, permit me to speak Yoruba. Wọ́n ní
Okay.
tó lọ́ba tó níjòyè um no ìlú tó lófin, how do I put it, like you know what I want to say, everywhere in Europe there is law, do you understand, and nobody that is above that law here. I don't know, maybe you understand, like there
I'm
is
with you.
no. So when they tell you this thing, don't do it, please do not do it. Are you getting me?
I'm with you.
When they tell you, please, this thing, don't do it, do not do it. It affects growth a lot in Europe. I'm going to give you one very like this example is what I know. You know, they told us in France, so after 1 year that you've stayed here, according to what I know, I stand to be corrected. If you have stayed in France for 1 year, you got your first TTCG, your first 1 year card,
Okay.
permitted to use your foreign license, right?
Okay. Okay.
And after, you don't have rights. If you have the permanent resident, which is what we call 10 years, right? You
Okay.
don't have rights to use your foreign license. Tokyo
Again,
Ally, is that
you're
not the
right.
law?
You're right.
Then you went to go and be using it, and you were controlled. Are you growing or you are coming down? These are people that somebody is that's why I said I stand to be corrected.
It will delay. No, no, no. It's with you. It will delay the growth because it will be written down.
Let me land. Sorry, somebody is saying no there. I don't know if what I'm saying is wrong.
Don't worry.
I
Continue.
said I stand
Continue.
to
Don't
be
worry.
corrected.
Continue.
Okay
Don't worry.
now,
Continue.
okay now, they've told you do not do it, Abi, and you did it. Then one day you need something from them. Then you go there, and they tell you, okay, go and bring your um, what's this thing that they we used to get, police character,
Okay.
and you got there. You don't even have to go anywhere now. Before you will go to the house, but now you do it online.
Okay.
Once
Okay.
you print it out online, ó dẹ̀ fa yẹn báyìí, it means it's negative.
Hmm.
My brother, that person, there is a limit to what that person can do in France. This particular one that I said, this one, I know it, like when you say you are sure of something, this particular one, I'm sure of it.
You mean the person we have a particular job that can be given to him or her, right?
Let me use myself as an example. If
Okay.
you work, I work with government, right?
Okay.
If you work with Mary, if
Okay.
you don't, there are some Lameri, eh? If you don't have their nationality, they will not give you permanent contract. Ask anybody. There are some Lameri.
Hmm. Okay.
I am not working with Lameri. I'm working with region. Their own too is like that. Do you understand?
Okay. I'm with you.
So now tell me, if I had those cases, shebi all of us, like what we are talking about, we are talking about growth, right?
Good.
We
Yes.
all
Yes.
want to we all want to grow. Do you
Yeah. Yeah.
understand?
To be
Why
succeed.
are we here? Why are we here? Is it not
I
just
have to
for us to
succeed.
better our this thing? So
Yeah.
nǹkan tó bá yẹ ká ṣe or nǹkan tó bá yẹ ká gbà tó jẹ́ sí wa as ẹ̀tọ́ wa, then we should ask for it. Do you understand? So back to the topic now. You said what can affect growth. When they
Okay.
said,
Continue. Continue. Don't
okay,
worry. Continue. Don't
okay,
worry. Continue.
thank you, ma. Yeah, she works with Lameri too, so I want her to. She said not some, but all Mary. You see
Okay.
this particular person that is talking, I like the fact that she's here. When I
Okay.
wanted, Mama, I'm sorry, I'm going to say this thing. When I wanted to start driving, she told me, she said, ìyàwó mi, lọ ṣe license ẹ má wa mọ́tò. She told me,
Hmm.
she said, ìyàwó mi lọ ṣe mama, I'm talking so that you can. She said ìyàwó mi lọ ṣe license ẹ, má wa mọ́tò. Like, she spoke to me as a mother, what she can tell her children, because this person is a grandma already. This person, this Ayaba. She said, ìyàwó mi lọ ṣe license ẹ, má wa mọ́tò láì ní license. Ó ń déwájú, ó ń dẹjọ́, ó ń dúró díẹ̀ wájú. She told me.
She has her
Tọ́kẹ́
own reason.
ṣe fẹ́ gbọ́, she has her own reason. Mo dẹ̀ di ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn mú dè ní. Mo di ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn mú. Like people say, kíníkan. When I was still doing it, mo kàn wọ́n pé somebody, she told me, ṣe mọ̀ kéèyàn sọ nǹkan fún yàn kó dẹ̀ stink sórí yín. She has a reason for saying that now. This is somebody that has been here for ages. Do you understand what I'm saying? So when they say this is our law, bá a ṣe fẹ́ nìyẹn, please
Avoid
try
it.
to
Avoid it in English.
respect
Avoid
their
it.
law and avoid whatever that is going to cause problem. Do you understand? That's one reason. Do you understand? Second reason, another point I'm going to, okay, sorry, that's one point. Another point I'm going to give is this. Never say never. Try. Like, okay, let me use example like, no one, níṣe, kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀, kíníkan. Carry your phone and go to Google and check. If you see, because majority of us, the problem we have is understanding the language, which is affecting every one of us. Do you understand? But we can use translator to
But
do
as you are
what?
talking, please be generalizing sometimes. Some people are here that they live in America, UK. Sometimes be generalizing sometimes.
Okay, I will generalize, but I can only speak from.
Sometimes. Continue.
Okay, so
Sometimes.
when we say this thing you can't do it, you never say never. If there is anything that you wish to do, okay, I'm going to do another example. I don't
Okay.
know, 3 years ago or 2 years ago, if you were there, I think it was around January or February, Akogun organized a program about kí lorúkọ program, love
Couples,
something.
like couple something
Can you remember?
was there,
You were there.
but I
Good.
came late. I was there.
That program, when we were doing it, right? He said something that we are going to network. During that networking, right? You know Mr. Lawal,
Yeah. I know him.
NIN, Mr. Lawal Ocean View. He said something. He said, every graduate here from Nigeria, your certificate is not useless. So when he said that thing, I was shocked. Like I've never heard it before. Then he collected mic. He said, yes, he graduated from Nigeria, but he's using the certificate to work. I was so interested. Then I went to meet him after the program. Then, okay, he said we are going to talk. Then we got talking. And he told me, first and foremost, go and translate your university results to French level. When you do that finish, you're going to do a course. After that course, might be brush up to French, whatever. Then after, you can do whatever you want to do. He said it, I'm like, you understand? Like, is it that easy? But don't get it twisted. When he said it, I didn't really doubt him, because only taba máa dáṣọ ṣe kìnnìkan tọrùn ẹ̀ la máa wò, something like
Never
that.
say never. No matter fún yàn, tọ́ni lè máa kọ́ wò.
So mo wò pé no, máa yín mọ nǹkan tó ń sọ. Then I called him after the program. He said, do like this. Tokano, I did all what he said. It's true.
It's true.
Now, yes, now, if you see my CV now, my university certificate in Nigeria is equivalent to because you will use money to pay to do it. You will collect your transit from your university in Nigeria. Ṣé mọ̀ pé nu transit yẹn náà máa kọ gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ gbà sí and all that. You collect your transit. Your original certificate tí school yẹn tó máa gbé logo school yẹn, like my own like this, logo LASU is there. Do you understand? When you provide those, because France will confirm. You can't lie.
100.
You understand? So it might take time gan. I think my own took some months. Ó pẹ́ mi lè rántí. So you don't have to fake it because it will confirm. And why do you even want to fake something like that? Live, to bá fake o tún ti fi rẹ̀ sí problem nílùú yín nìyẹn. Do you understand? So you don't have to. I sent everything to them. You understand? Original copy and everything, like ẹ mọ̀ pé máa scan ni, you know. And they replied that they are going to get back to me after their findings. And after the findings, they sent the equivalent to me. Now tell me, the reason why the courses, I mean, most of those courses that I want to do, they're in Paris. So it's not easy for family and all that. If not, Tokano
The reason is
So this
that
brings
means
me
never say never.
back to the topic that you said, what can affect your growth? Never say never.
What
When
can
you
boost?
keep
Yeah,
saying, we are in France, and we don't our clinic on my sister, my brother, nothing is useless. As long as you know that you have that certificate and it's valid, my sister, you are good to go. If you need more explanation of that, inbox me. I will tell you how to. In fact, I will give you the
Don't worry.
website.
Maybe I'll inbox you for that too.
Do you understand? So never say never. Things are happening. We have people that they are doing so well, beautifully well in this same country that we are. But because majority of will say, oh no, it's not possible, it's because we don't speak in English. Your own board. The English will make excuse. Majority of us can't even speak that English. Let's be sincere. I've seen a francophone that told me that they called her to come and do interpreter for in Nigeria. She told me, she said, Mom Benjamin, I'm disappointed today. Money kilo de. She said, wọ́n ní káwọn wá bá sọ English, pé kó máa sọ English fáwọn, káwọn dẹ̀ máa sọ French padà. Even the English, she can't speak it. So why are we using English to make excuse that English, we are English speaking, the French is, yes, it's giving us, all of us, headache, gbàgbé, gbogbo wa la jọ ní headache lórí French speaking. It's not only you. But I've seen somebody that, yes, this one is a personal person that I know. We came here the same year, the same everything. She has her license, she has everything. Like she said, you see this country, we died here. Everything that, and you know the Bible even says that he who is willing will enjoy the fruit of the land. You see that willing that the Bible uses is a conditional verb. And everything that comes with conditional verbs, tó bá wù ẹ́, willing, like if you are willing, you will enjoy the fruit of that land. So because me, myself, I have wished I will enjoy the fruit of this land called France. Nothing. I'm not there yet, but I know definitely I am getting there one day. Nothing is a no for me. As long as people are doing it, I won't be the last. I will try to. Let's stop that habit, because when I see people talking about this country saying I do it too. But I now come to the term that no, you don't speak a lot of where you are living. No, by the time you do that,
the more you search, the more you ask, the more you know.
And please, when you are asking, make sure you ask the right way. Don't go and meet people that will say, wà lọ wáṣẹ máa dọ̀rí lọ. Ṣé o máa ṣe clinic ń bẹ́ẹ̀ mú sí ìfẹ́ lọ fọ́ ọ̀gá mi tó ẹgbẹ́ certificate tẹ́ ń gbé kiri ní Nàìjíríà kò lè ṣiṣẹ́ ń bí, we are not in UK, we are not in Dublin, kò lè ṣiṣẹ́ ń bí. Ṣé o máa ṣe clinic tó bá ṣe wọ́n ti pa morale ẹ̀. Because you are doing that doesn't mean everybody must do that. No. And another thing for some people too, àṣejù pọ̀, kàrámọ̀ pọ̀. Mo ní master, mo ní kinní kan, my sister, my brother. You bring down your ego when you get to this place. Learn the environment first. Learn, understand it before you will now say, okay, what can I do? I've seen people too in that Paris. I've seen somebody that said when he came, he said he doesn't even know where to start from. He went online. To go, but it's not everybody that can do that. Let's be sincere with ourselves.
You're right.
Not everybody that can do that. But at the same time, he said he went online. That what can he do? That it was that a month. It was just like the headache was super. But he said, I won't go back to Nigeria like this. Let me learn. I'm your long baby now, so let me do something. And he did something. So never say never. That's
Never
another.
say never.
Never say
Never say
never. There's nothing impossible. If you say you want to go anywhere, if you can make your money here, like the kind of money you want, so what's the point? Don't let's say because this person is doing this job, I must do it too. No, now, no. We all cannot sleep. Le just so kashekini.
fingers are not equal.
Fingers are not equal. That's the this thing
Okay.
word.
Let me
Fingers
let me
are
say
not
the last. Let me
equal.
say the last question. I'm happy the way you are giving us back to back. I'm happy with it.
Good evening.
Can someone let me can someone okay let me do it right. Let me say it. Can that thing affect the growth?
My oga.
Can that thing affect the growth? Are you with me? Can that thing affect the growth? The person you stay with, maybe the first time you arrived maybe anywhere in abroad, the first person you stay with, or the first people or people you mingle with, can they determine your growth in abroad?
Yes. Yes, that's a very good and technical question. You see, when we talk about this particular point, ó máa ń fa ìkùnsínú, ó máa ń fa what's it called? Like
Grudges.
ó máa ń dàbí personal conflict, ó máa ń fa conflict of interest. Let me use that word, conflict of interest, because why I'm saying that is this. Imagine the person I came to meet in France is
Okay.
on this live show now. Do you
Okay.
understand? Whatever I say is going to come back to me. I don't know,
Okay.
maybe, but so I'm going to talk generally. The
Okay.
person you come to meet, it plays a very huge role in your life in whichever country you go to. Trust me. Trust me. If you go to, I'm trying to be careful with example that I want to use.
You want to
Like I don't want so that nobody will come and hold me. I cannot fight. You see, when they tell you, this is what they do here. Okay, I'm going to use a friend of mine as example. She got married, and they told I'm supposed to invite herself to this live show. She got married.
use yourself as an example.
I don't want to use myself. I have my reasons.
Okay.
Because I don't want to fight.
Okay.
So she got married, and her husband told her, okay, come and go to abroad, and then come and go and do what's it called? It's not honeymoon because the husband did not come with her. She came alone. She was pregnant. Not knowing that, be hearing, her husband and the elder sister, they have planned on how she's going to Kawasaki. I'm sure you understand Kawasaki. In fact, as a matter of fact, gan wọ́n ti arrange ṣáàmọ̀.
I understand.
So she doesn't know anything. Okay, now mo ti dé. It's time for me to go back tonight. When am I going? Wọ́n bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní post ẹ̀ pé you are not going. So they now told the sister-in-law to talk to her pé if you stay here, life is easy. This is
Women.
be hearing, this is somebody that is living so well in Nigeria. This is somebody that is from a very wealthy home. She fẹ́ gbọ́ pabambarì ẹ̀. Her first degree, she did it in Ireland. Fún bàbá tó ń change naira sí pound. No, euro náà nọ́mbà yẹn. Ẹ lè mọ̀ pé ibi ò pa wọ́n, right? They convince her that tó bá ti ọmọ yẹn máa pupa, and everything, ó máa fún wọn mà. She doesn't know. You see the way they just scatter this person's life. I will explain why they scatter their life. Ọmọlọ́mọ tó ṣe course ọdún mẹ́rin 3 years ló máa ń lò bẹ́ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú owó iyebíye. Wọ́n wá pa kinní ẹ̀, wọ́n wá yí kinní ẹ̀ padà. Ó yẹ kó ti yé yí nǹkan tí mo sọ. Ṣé ẹ understand? Torí ẹni tó fẹ́,
Ó yé mi.
gbogbo nǹkan tó ti kà láti ilé ayé ẹ̀ ó ti use
Kíní yóò kò tálì mọ́.
kò ní bàjẹ́ fún yín.
Ó yé mi, 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 ó yé mi.
That kind of person ṣé ibi tó dé sí kọ́ lọ́ ti ba kíní ẹ̀jẹ̀ lọ́ ti ba láìpẹ́.
Ó ti affect growth ẹ̀.
Because ẹni tó lọ sílùú òyìnbó dídí ìlú òyìnbó Republic of Ireland tó ka ìwé fún ọdún 3 àbọ̀ going to 4 years tó bá wá síbí báyìí please help me tó bá wá síbí báyìí tó gbé pálí yẹn dání tó gbé sẹ́ẹ̀tì yẹn dání tell me won't they recognize it in that country?
Yeah, you're right.
And one thing about German, àwọn tí wọn when it comes to going to school kò dàbí bí like anything you tell them you want to do as long as o lè convince wọn with èdè yẹn pé I can do it they will send you. Unlike France ẹ pé wọ́n sì máa sọ pé o lè ṣe sẹ̀, do you understand? But àwọn wọ́n sì máa encourage ẹ but certificate yẹn o useless everything o secondary school university o primary school gbogbo ẹ o. But tell me Dọ̀kíánù tó bá jẹ́ wípé where she came to or who she came to meet they did this thing very well, like they did their research very well. She's going to be the best, she will be living the best of her life now because gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe kínní wọn ò ní ìdẹ. Do you understand? Ṣé ó ti yé yín bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn nǹkan tí mò ń sọ? A ti rí àwọn tó ti sọ pé ẹ lọ yí ilé and everything is coming back to them negatively. Wow. Because àwọn tó ń sọ gan wọn ò mọ kankan o. I don't know if you've seen, you will see some people that they have not near asking for nationality, but they will be telling you that fún yàn.
Hope is that they don't want her to be more than them.
It might not even be that. It might be ignorance. They might not even know. Understand? No. I don't know, maybe you understand. We've seen people that when you come to them, they will tell you, cleaning la man ṣe lu you. Gbede. Ṣé tó wà available in cleaning. And I begin to wonder that kilo day. Why? Everybody must not do. This person that is Alhaja Aliyah, she has her own diploma too. We have the same diploma. Okay. We work together. For that I said my oga. When she asks her, I'm sure are you still here, Alhaja? When we're doing, I did my own before her. And I used to tell her that when she comes, she would say, Kini yen le. I said, that's the way I used to tell people to pay Kini yen le. So kind of when we were doing that course, we'll do chemistry, we'll do biology. She's here, she will testify to it.
In France.
Imagine doing biology, chemistry in French. But what happened? In this my own this thing that I am with this city, I'm part of the first set of people that did that diploma. Because why our own set we said Iran said we must have diploma in this country. Do you understand? And since then people have been doing it. And more people will do because me, I will not stop telling people go and do something. Do you understand? But these are people that will tell you to formation a day. When you know the language, when you clinic, must everybody be a cleaner? Yes, I know.
Don't limit yourself.
I know people will clean because all of my blessing the level you'll be like, I don't want to clean my house anymore. I need somebody to help me clean it. Of course, there are people that they really. I have somebody at my workplace that she loves to clean. I'm cleaning. You know what man do? Somebody like that only the Atlantic Cleaning Company. There are people that they have passion for it. There's no problem, but not forcing people that everybody must be a cleaner. No. Do you understand? Baba ṣe dé báyìí lẹ́nu mi ti máa sọ fún yín pé bàbá rí cleaning gan ò dúpẹ́.
Ó pa moral ni. Ó pa moral. Ó discourage ẹ.
So ibi téèyàn dé sí ó play very huge. You've seen people that ìjọ tán ti dé náà ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ẹ̀ṣá àmọ̀nà láti wọṣọ fún wọn ní ṣó. Á pawó wáyé. Ṣèbí ibi tó dé sí ni. Do you understand? Àwọn kan náà dẹ̀ wà tó yẹn pé ibi tán ti dé sí náà ti máa kọ́ wọn bó ṣe máa So you understand? Ibẹ̀ ni problem ti máa bẹ̀rẹ̀. So call on show wa. And so many people have been fortunate láti bọ́ sọ́wọ́ èèyàn gidi. You understand? Like the people they came to meet, they are so like they are wonderful.
What of someone that don't have anybody in abroad and you wanted to relocate? How is he gonna do it?
Sharing, yeah. That's why I'm said the first thing is you have to know what you are coming to do. A lot of people, think about story and we are on this TikTok that they don't know anybody. They came to Europe and they are very okay now. Ó máa le initially ni. Do you understand? But at the end of the day,
Time.
with God, with time, with consistent, with seriousness, and with prayer to ban for everything. So because me, I believe in you move first before you put prayer. I am not part of those people that will fast for 30 days. And within that 30 days, wọn ò ṣe critical thinking ẹyọ kọ̀ọ̀kan ọjọ́ kan báyìí. Wọn ò ṣe o. But they fasted for the whole of January.
You're just praying.
What
You're not
miracle
working with it.
No, no, no. Almost mi ò sọ pé ìyanu ò ń ṣẹlẹ̀ o. Of course ìyanu ń ṣẹlẹ̀, miracle ń ṣẹlẹ̀, but you have to try your best first. Even ṣe Ọlọ́run gan sọ pé ó ní ẹ máa ṣọ́ra kẹ́dẹ̀ máa gbàdúrà, kò fi àdúrà síwájú o. Ẹ máa ṣọ́ra yẹn ló fi síwájú, ó wá fi àdúrà sí. Even the Bible gan ó mọ nǹkan tó ń sọ. Ṣe tí nǹkan tó ń sọ. So if you are coming to abroad, you don't know anybody, pé have your money in your pocket.
What of someone that don't have money?
No, Kotokano, if you are coming, ṣé no tutu burúkú yìí? Nobody is owing you to come and say dot, you must stay in my house. Let's leave that Nollywood mentality pé I now saw him, I did not help him, ó wá dọ̀la, ó wá lówó, ìyá tí wá ń jẹlé. No, Nollywood ni, ẹ fìyẹn lẹ̀. If you want to come to abroad, you don't have money, and you don't know anybody, have money for at least owó tó máa gbé ẹ for 1 month. Tokano, if you are going on the road, kẹwàá ń gàdì náà, kẹrí Nàìjíríà ẹgbẹ́ yín, kó sọ pé òun wà stranded, but I have money to rent house. Ẹsẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ lẹ ti máa gbé fóònù yín náà. But kó ní I'm stranded, tó dẹ̀ ń gbọ̀n báyìí, tó dẹ̀ sanwó kankan lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Tokano ẹ̀yin gan, ẹ̀ ní mọ bí tẹ́ ti fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ náà pé.
Whatever I can do, I will just help you to. I will buy him food and coffee. That's all.
Ó sọ ṣẹtìrì. Ẹ máa wọ́n pé èmi náà ń bẹ Ọlọ́run ni. Like you two, you are not there yet. Do you understand? But in a situation ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ ṣe Ọlọ́run kò ń ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀. It's not there. Like Nollywood, you say you now saw him, òtútù wá mú, you did not help the person. Next, after few years, the person now became very rich. You are now poor. You now saw you with the car. You now park. You now say, do you remember that last time that you saw me in God? You know, inside the cold, you did not help me. Sherolo, it's a lie. It's Nollywood. It's a lie. You don't owe anybody that kind of help. If you are coming, at least 1 month, and if you don't have that 1 month, whatever you face, whatever happen to you, eléyìí ò ń ṣọ̀rọ̀ pé yàn dájú, because you see people that you help at the end of the day, no, it will turn to something. I am not saying we should not help, but okay, ká ní pé you are married with children, you will now see somebody in garden náà, òtútù mú ó ń gbọ̀n. Ṣé ẹ̀ tẹ̀ ní bẹ̀rù pé kó má lọ dákú sínú ilé yín gan tẹ́ bá mú délé? Kò ní insurance, kò ní kinní. Oré níwọ̀n náà. Ṣé ẹ get nǹkan tí mò ń sọ? So that one I don't believe in. If you want to come, there are so many students. Gbogbo àwọn tó ń ṣe student visa yẹn, wọ́n ń gbówó lé wọn dání náà. Tó bá ti mówó 1 month dání, tó bá ti wá débẹ̀, they will now kí 1 month yẹn tó pé, they will now look for work to do. Okay,
What to do to start working?
I'm going with somebody, or maybe I can go to hostel. I can, you don't just come. Let's be educating them to Kano now. Let's be telling them. They should not come empty-handed. Be educating them.
Okay. Maybe if I maybe some week later, maybe I'll have to bring some people to talk about the visa stuff, and the traveling stuff. That what are the things they need to do before moving out from their own country. Before I heard you say something that only events, but I'm still coming there. Please, everybody, please, everybody. Yesterday we did a video here, and the video is almost 1 hour plus. I can't post everything on TikTok, and I have to put it on my YouTube so that everybody can watch it and gain from it, because that's the purpose of having this platform. Please, everybody subscribe to my YouTube channel, Live Experience Podcast. live experience podcast. Please, please, and please. Um, the event that you are saying, I don't understand. Can you just? I'm just giving you 2 minutes to just say something about that event. I don't get you.
I don't understand.
I said
I don't understand your.
you say something about events, but I don't get it. Can you answer any event? I don't get it. What event are
Okay,
you
okay.
doing?
When I say
I
Auntie
don't get.
Maggie only events,
Okay,
oh, it's
Auntie
like a
Auntie
nickname.
Magdalene
Oh. My
events.
name is
Okay, what event are you doing? I
yes.
don't know.
My name is Margaret, right?
Okay,
So the
okay,
short form of Margaret is Maggie. You understand, like the way you short name, right? So when I say only events, it means events and parties. I'm into events and parties. Like I plan events, I blog events, and I cater for events. So that's why I said Auntie Maggie only events. Only is in Yoruba now. Like I'm
okay.
sure you understand what I'm
What are
saying.
what are the things you do on that event or maybe at events? What are the things you do?
Okay, so let me start like this. I said we plan events, we cater for events, and we blog events. So let me explain one after the other. The planned event that I mean is this. Okay, for instance, tomorrow, Tokano wants to host Nigeria community in France as a whole. You have the idea, but you don't know how to go about it. Do you understand? Okay, when you contact me that, oh, I have this, I want to do this thing, but I don't know how to go about it. My own is for you to just tell me, okay, this is the day that I want. Do you understand? I will tell you my price. Then every other thing, I'll be the one to do it.
Yes.
I will look for the venue for you. All the vendors you are going to use that are trusted and tested. Like we've done one or two things together. I'll be the one to look for them, like caterers, photographers, all the vendors, decorators, and everything. So all I have to do for you is to just come to you and tell you, okay, ibi tí mo bá ṣẹ́ dé leléyìí, do you like this all? Do you want to come and see it? Is it okay by you? Are you ready to make a payment? And I get the what's it called? I'll get the bills from the hotel and send to you. You pay. Do you understand? Okay, the food we are going to eat that day, do you want three-course meal, two-course meal? How do you want it? Like, if you tell me,
Okay.
okay, I don't have idea. Okay, I'll say, okay, this is what we are going to do. It's an event for Nigerian communities, so all the food should be mostly Nigerian. Don't let us go to continental because we are African, we are Nigerian. I'll be the one to get the caterers. I'll just get their bills, send it to you, you pay them. Do you
Okay.
understand?
I'm with you.
Photographer, okay, this is the person I'm using. Is it okay by you? I send it to you. Then. But first thing I ask people before I plan their event is this: do you have any vendors in mind that you want to use? For instance, maybe your sister is a photographer and you have given me a job as a planner to plan your party or your event. You won't say you won't say because you gave me the job kẹ́ wá jẹ ojú sister yín kí party dàrú. No, kí family dàrú because of party, because party máa tán àwa la máa kù. That's the reason why I used to ask, do you have a vendors in mind? If you tell me, okay, my sister does this, I would like you to give my sister, I'll go straight to your sister. I'll use her. Do you understand? I don't say, okay, you must use this particular person. No, I will only tell you, this person, I've used this person before. Iṣẹ́ ẹ̀dá, his job is good. It's now left for you to accept, because you might not want to accept. Probably you have one or two issues with the person. It's your party, and I have to dance to your tune. Recommending the person, you must, I don't do
God
that
bless
for any of my clients. That is all about planning. When I say we cater for events, oh, you have
you.
planned
Okay.
your event, you already have your hall, you have everything, you have everybody, but the only problem you have now is food. You can contact me that, okay, we want this, we want that, da da da, da. Then we'll bring it. Do you understand?
Okay. Okay.
Then when I say we blogger, you know, that is what is involved. Now, ṣé ẹ ní CD ńlé yín? Ṣé ẹ ní VCD ńlé yín? Do you have VCD in your house? Ṣé ẹ ní VCD ńlé yín? Voila. So now,
No, 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 no.
the world is evolving and we all are evolving with it. That's why we come to the terms of, okay, blogger. We take beautiful moments, beautiful scenes at your party, like things that you will not even see during that party, but after the party you'll be like, wow, ìgbà wo mo ṣe báyìí náà? Máa yí iná wá, ẹ wo iye tó ná mi, oh my God. You know, things that when you're seeing, you'll be like, wow, that's what we do when we say blogging. Do you understand? Like we bring beautiful moments, like things that you need to, like the highlights of that event is what we bring. Do you
Okay.
understand? That's why we say blogging. So when I say Auntie Maggie only event,
Yes.
I'm a queen
Okay.
of celebration.
I
I'm a
get you
queen
now.
of
I gave
celebration.
I
So
gave
if
you
you
I
are,
gave you 2 minutes and you have spent 5 minutes. Are you going to pay? When are you going to pay me? Because this is my platform and you have been
say
doing
mo ṣe
advert.
advert àbí?
Yes, you have been doing advert without paying me.
Àjọ wà
Don't worry,
náà ni.
please help me to patronize her. Even when you are in UK, when you are in Germany, anywhere in Europe, she
We are
can
available to travel.
she's available to.
And I want to say this now.
Okay.
It's a question everyone has been asking me. I am going to make a video about it later, but I need to say it now. At least some people are here. I do private event blogging. When I say private, some people, they don't like to see themselves on social media. So when we say private, they just want that video for themselves, like èmi àtàwọn ẹbí mi
You will
nìkan.
cover the occasion, but it should not be
So
outside.
yes, I respect privacy a lot. A lot. That is why some people, when I block them in party, you will not see that video online. And you will see me putting camera on their face. Is it that they have come to meet me at the back and say, please don't post me? Or something went wrong in that environment at that particular time that I'm making that video, that if I post it, wàhálà máa ṣẹlẹ̀. You understand? I will not.
Okay.
Do you understand? So when people, I've seen that question a lot, that oh, do you do I don't want my, if you don't want it, there's no pro, you're gonna pay me. Maybe I will just do my editing and send it to you on file. Ká má pàdé mọ́. Do
Okay.
you understand?
Yes.
And also, let me say the last thing. And also, as a blogger, I'm still going to make that video, but I want to say it here. We are not responsible for your conduct, for your dressing. When I say conduct, the way you behave in parties, it is not my responsibility. Some people will drink to stupor and they expect me to edit it. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, báwo mo fẹ́ edit ẹ ṣe ṣe
A
ń
video,
party?
not picture.
Do you understand? A blogger is not responsible for your conduct, and a blogger is not responsible for your dressing. I have seen somebody that sent me message after a party that rí pé kí bí mo ṣe aṣọ yẹn ó fún mi. You don't have mirror in your house. It is not my duty to tell you how to dress. A blogger bring out the highlight of a party. That is why you see all those bloggers on Instagram in Nigeria that nǹkan táwọn èèyàn máa fi sọ̀rọ̀ ló máa ń post jù.
What the
Yes,
trend?
because they must trend now. Ṣé wọ́n ṣeré ni? They are here to play. They are here to make money. Do you understand? Don't worry, I'm going to say all this in my platform, but I'm
Okay.
just using this opportunity to say it again.
Okay. Thanks
So,
so much. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. Thanks for coming. We do appreciate your presence here. And once again, I want to beg everyone, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Live Experience Podcast. Live Experience Podcast, because this what we just did now. I can't post everything on TikTok, and I have to put it on what do you call it, on YouTube. Please help me to subscribe to my YouTube, Live Experience Podcast. On if you want, if you wish, you want someone that I can give a platform here, you can what you can DM me, or you can tag that person on my comments. Thanks so much. I do appreciate everyone. I do appreciate everyone.